and welcome to Americans Learn. My name is Lauren, and today I'm looking at a video that was suggested by a channel member, Pterodactylus. So we're looking at the body farm. What goes on behind clocked gates? Now, body farms are interesting to me. I've always been kind of fascinated by them. I've never gone to one. I do know that they do let people go sometimes. I've been to Body Works at the Discovery Center in Baltimore when I was like 10. But anyway, body farms are cool. And it's one of those things that I've considered like donating my body to science in that way, to like go and be a body at the body farm. Let them like, you know, do weird science to my body. And so they can figure out how to like solve murders and stuff. I'm down. I'm like, let's go. What I really want is to be a tree. Like I want to be like helping to nourish a tree with my body. And I want to be a weeping willow, so that way even long after I'm dead I can hit people. But anyway, we are watching The Body Farm, what goes on behind locked gates. Let's go.
Everyone dies. Everyone dies.
What?
And
do they?
Our time ago, some of us will be embalmed, buried, some cremated. But there's a place where our bodies still tell stories long after death. And it's in our own backyard. This week, we take you to the Body Farm.
One in Florida.
We continue our series on the Forensic Anthropology Center, the Body Farm.
And tonight, Leslie Ackerson gives us a rare day-in-the-life look inside the gates.
Ooh, that'll be fun. Okay.
The facility is not anything like what you imagine it is. Yes, we have a lot of dead bodies out there.
You know, you have these two fences. You have the privacy fence and then the chain link with the razor wire on top.
Really don't want anyone going in there, huh?
So when you first walk in,
I thought that there was like a tourist thing that you could do. I thought that they did allow it, but I might be getting it confused with Body Works, honestly. And it might maybe in different body farms doing different things, but I don't know.
you're on a nice gravel pathway, and then your focus shifts. As soon as you start looking a little to the left and to the right, and the gravel pathway continues, you start seeing black plastic on the ground, and you realize underneath that black plastic is where we have placed the donors.
The Forensic Anthropology Center in Knoxville, Tennessee, has been the final resting place for thousands over the last 40 years.
It is, I think, this interesting sort of juxtaposition where you feel like you're going for a walk in the woods. There's these trails and there's trees and it's a really nice scenery, but there are various burials or surface remains around.
Does it smell bad here? That's what I want to know, because it depends on like how like decomposed things are. I feel like things could get pretty stanky
around you.
People have these pictures of, you know, it being horribly smelly and just awful, and it's not. You're just out in the woods. You can be standing right next to one that's decomposing and not smell it. Or you can be standing 10 feet away and really smell it.
We have typically between about 150 and 200 donors who are out at the facility at any one particular time.
Some bodies are exposed to Mother Nature. Weather, temperature, and insects all play an important role in the progression of decay.
We are out there doing research, doing science to learn more about the human condition.
I love that in the background, like I love that she has all of these like Halloween skeletons behind her, like, and they blurred it out. Like it's all Halloween skeletons. There's like a little dragon. There's like one of these little rat guys. Like these are not little horse or something back here. I just think it's kind of funny that they've rack focused this camera enough that like all of these things, but that's what it is. It's Halloween skeletons back there. Amazing job.
Decomposition is all part of the process of life and death.
You can just see all the hundreds of people who made that altruistic gift to give their bodies to the advancement of science and forensic science. People think it's a spooky place, but I actually think it's a place that's just full of hope, and it's very peaceful.
A peaceful place that is also quite busy. Not a day goes by that someone isn't at the Body Farm. It's not a place you can go visit unless you're one of the many coroners, detectives, and investigators who travel from all over the world to gain valuable skills in crime scene investigation. Whether it's estimating time of death, learning to identify skeletal remains, or excavating mass graves,
I'm really proud of our training program. We have students who are law enforcement and have lots of experience under their belts, and other students who have never seen, a deceased individual before.
That makes sense. I hadn't really considered, like, I was thinking about it more in like the, morticians and stuff who would be using this, but I hadn't considered that like just regular police officers and like sheriff's officers and stuff would go, because it's like, but it makes sense. They're the ones who get called to look at the dead body. So having somebody who has experience, like looking at what dead bodies look like and being able to give a general estimate to start things off on, I feel like that could be really useful. I mean, like you still want everything corroborated, but still, I think that's cool.
We are able to modify our courses to really match their experience and comfort level.
On this day, it's a group of experts from south of the border.
We have crime scene investigators, anthropologists, archaeologists, individuals who work in the kidnapping units in Mexico, and they're working on a burial. They need to find it, excavate it, document it.
Okay.
So my team right now is working on troweling.
What the weirdest scavenger hunt ever, though? Like, because you have the body farm people who like bury the thing and they're like, all right, people come in, go find her, go see what happened. Good luck.
Away at the dirt and screening it, hopefully encounter some human remains.
What they learn on their visit will be crucial.
You never hear that. Hopefully they encounter some human remains.
Solve crimes in Mexico.
We can say their mission is to find more than 82,000 cases of missing persons in Mexico.
I think the biggest thing that the facility has done for investigators is exposing investigators to that environment and helping us to see it in real time allows us to deal with the challenges that we face every day.
And yes, there's rotting flesh, dead bodies and bones, but the forensic anthropologists who work here on a daily basis want people to understand this isn't a scary movie set.
The Body Farm is not a place of sensationalism, and we don't place our donors out for, grotesque displays.
Yeah.
We have the
Makes
utmost
sense.
respect for our donors.
See, I don't know why, again, I think I got it confused with Body Works for a second, because I really did think that they I don't know, I just had a mental image of like a walkway where you could, it's like, oh yes, there's a body. But that would be incredibly disrespectful, and I hadn't really considered that until just now. I wouldn't mind if it was me. I'd be like, it's fine, I don't care. But that would be very disrespectful, and I'm glad they don't reveal it to the public.
While what happens behind these gates is kept private, the team hopes the power of their research will impact those beyond the gates for years to come.
So that they can see that the facility is not just this big black scary box, but something that they can feel a part of. They can understand how this research helps people. That brings a sense of community and pride to what we do.
In Knoxville, I'm Leslie Ackerson.
Cool.
And as those scientists explain, work at the Body Farm may sound like a crime TV show. Tomorrow, we'll explain the difference between pop culture and the true nature of what those scientists do.
And you can watch part 1 of our series and read more about the Body Farm right now online at WBIR.com.
Cool. Fun. Again, that's a little bit of a weird one, like a little news story. I'm glad they did that. Because again, I learned about the Body Farm when I was in 12th grade. I was in high school and we watched it. I feel like I watched it in my psych class for some reason. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I did, but I've always thought it was really cool. And the Body Farm has always been fairly high on my list of after I die, I would like to donate my body to science if I could. But it sounds like after they're done with you, they cremate you and bury you. So maybe I'll do both. Maybe I'll let them use me in my Body Farm, and then I will then they'll cremate me and give me back to whoever, and they can do the tree thing after that. That'd be fine. That'd be okay. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks again for the suggestion. And again, this is a different one, shorter. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.